Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot reading for the week ahead. It's a Monday the 17th of November 2025. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I was teaching on Saturday, but not one of my normal sort of sessions. It was a bit of everything. There's a lady who's come to me for other things and she just needed sort of a little bit of a oomph and a confidence boost and everything. So that was really good fun because we worked it around her. So that was great. I really had such a good day. It was fantastic. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So we have this week the Herbcrafter's Tarot, which is a really nice deck and it's very interesting, especially if you look at the book. It's got a lot of hints for different flowers and plants and herbs and things like that. So very, very good deck. 5 as usual. Now I will say, I mean, obviously as I drew the cards, I thought, ooh, this is going to be an interesting week because there's a theme going through it and you're all going to go, oh, sort of, but it's a really good theme. So we'll start with the first card. Now, this is the Ace of Fire and it's Mullen. So fire being wands normally. Beautiful, beautiful card. Now look at this. Obviously there's the plant and we have all this beautiful green fields. It's all lush. Remember, look at the symbolism. This week is very much a week of that strength that you receive when you're out in nature, unless you particularly don't like nature, but nevertheless, it's that being in a place that makes you feel so, I really need this. But most importantly, bearing in mind it's an ace, it's that knowledge that you know you need that break, that relaxation, whatever is relaxation for you, because it's very much about strength. They're very strong, these plants. They grow quite tall actually. That protection, but most importantly that healing. Doesn't mean you've got to be ill. It's that inner healing this week, and that's what this week is all about. Remember, we're getting near Christmas. I know we're only in November, just halfway through, but nevertheless, it's in the shops, it's everywhere, it's on the adverts, on TV, on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. All these things about Christmas. So you need your strength ready for the onslaught of Christmas, but also because you've been working too hard, you've been overdoing things with friends and families. So this is the week to stand tall and do what makes your heart sing, that you know will bring you relaxation and healing. And that's a very important aspect this week, and you'll see the theme in a minute. So next card. Now I don't know how to pronounce this, so apologies. I think it's pronounced curandera. Sorry if it's not pronounced like that. Now in this deck, this is a king, and if you look at this, it's curandera of, what was it, water? Yes, it was seaweed. It all makes sense, doesn't it? And look at this wonderful bath that's being poured with a, oh, they've actually got seaweed in it. Never had a bath with seaweed in it, to be honest, but then I've only got a walk-in shower, so I'm not allowed to have a bath now anyway. But nevertheless, look, the candles, again, seaweed is good for purification, for cleansing, healing, and even, do you know what, luck. Now I didn't know about that actually. I did look that up. I thought seaweed, I know bits and pieces about it. What else does it do? Oh, luck. Oh, we could all do with a bit of that, shouldn't we? You know, so again, it's following on from that very first card. This is a week for self-care. Not because anything bad's going to happen or anything like that, but you need to feel good for what's coming. And I'm not just on about Christmas, but what's coming, and you want to be prepared and ready to hit the road running type thing. So again, look at this beautiful, beautiful card. I just love, even looking at that picture makes me feel relaxed. And I love the fact they've got the sea in the background. I know certain people who would love to be in this position. So what comes next? Bear in mind, there is a link going through all the ways. We've got the Hanged one, they call it here, which is obvious because there's not a guy in it. And it's burdock. Now, burdock, guess what burdock's for? Healing and protection. But there we are. Very basic sort of picture on that. The other ones have sort of views, but this is like you're really sort of having to being drawn into that card. Like, this is what you need. I'm not saying you need to take burdock. Remember, it's just the symbolism of it. But nevertheless, look at that. I'm not quite sure what this is, to be fair. Now, oh, it's a cup. I've just seen the handle. That is a reflection. Oh, wow. the whole point of having bird is the reflection of you. What does your reflection look like? And I'm not on about in the mirror. We all look in the mirror and go, oh, crikey, look at that. I look a bit haggard today. Oh, God, look how fat I am. Or whatever it is. We always put ourselves down. Occasionally we go, ooh, that looks good, you know, sort of thing. But this is, what reflection do you truly want to see? And that is inner reflection. That healing, that protection that you can put around you, it can make you feel so positive. Not because there's anything to worry about or anything. I really do stress, this is not a worrying week. It's about finding that time, and you will find that time this week to actually step back and say, this is my week. I am going to do what truly works for me. Now, that could be sitting in a bath overlooking the sea. It could be, I don't know, sitting in a high-rise flat in the centre of London, just looking at the world go by. It's whatever floats your boat. So it's that true reflection of who you are and who you really are, and having the confidence, this will make sense in a minute, the confidence to do that, to step into your own shoes, nobody else's. This is a week of discovery for yourself. So where does that lead? Oh, you've got a wobble card. So we've got the 5 of fire again. 5 of wands. We've already had wands. We've already had one wand, haven't we? Sort of thing. So cohosh. I think it's pronounced cohosh. It's black cohosh. To be fair, I don't know if there's any other cohosh. But bizarrely, the picture is white. Not sure about that. Does that make any sense? I mean, it's a bit sort of strange. But it's... I like the star. And you think, what does that star represent? A star represents guidance, moving forward, finding the direction you want to go in. It also represents protection, but courage. Go back a card, the courage of finding out who you truly are, who you truly want to be. That inner self coming out. Stop masking. You know, be you. Be prepared, though, of course. Remember, that's why you probably need the protection. Be prepared that some people might not like that. Think, oh, whoa, you're not normally like that. Yeah, that's because I've been pretending, and this is really me. Black cohosh can also, if you're using it magically, is if you use it in a spell jar or something like that, you can use it for bringing forward love. Now, that can be self-love this week. That's what I'm really going to build on, self-love. But bearing in mind, it brings confidence. Well, why not? I think last week, didn't I say something about if you're looking for a new partner or something? Or it might be the week before. I can't remember now. Can't remember one week to the next. But nevertheless, it's that confidence builder that once you discover who you really are, and particularly, I will say, if you are looking for a partner of some sort, now that could be, you know, like a physical partner or business partner, whatever, is once you discover who you really are and your own strengths and your own abilities, then you will attract the right person. And you're not going to think, oh, well, I better go for this type of person, because no, this time it's, I will attract this other type of person because they're the one that's going to balance me out and be perfect for me. So what do we get for this? Oh, so we've got another fire card. I do like fire cards, even though that was a 5. I never really went on to the 5. Hang on, I've got to go. Where are we? 5s. Remember, 5s are wobble cards. So, a wobble card. How can this building up of your protection and your courage and drawing in love and everything, well, that could go wrong, can't it? It can go wrong. Of course it can go wrong. That's the whole point. But the previous cards have given you that you're protected, you are healed. So that wobble will go the right direction as opposed to stepping back. Okay, and even if it does, say you're knocked down, okay, you're going to be knocked down more than once in your life. You could say you're used to it, but it's not the point. You are protected. You have that strength behind you. It'll be just, okay, that didn't work. Let's try something else. And again, that was leading on from last week. So where is it? I've lost it. I've mixed them all up. Oh my goodness. Here we go. That's it. 2 of fire. There we are. 2 of fire. Look at this. Now this is bee balm. And I love this. Just look almost at the passion within these flowers. Now, why are flowers very colourful to attract bees. What do bees do? They pollinate. And they are drawn towards you, and they will tell other people and things like that. Oh, this is a great flower. Let's all come over and use this big load of whatever it's called again. Was it bee balm? But what that represents is confidence, desire. The bees desire bee balm. Simple as that. But also magically, it represents focus and creativity. So that desire, that confidence that you will gain throughout the week, because you know you are protected, you know you have the strength, you had some purification looking at that card with the what do you call it, the bath with the seaweed and overlooking the sea, that, oh yeah, this is great. You will attract what you need, but more importantly, what you want to draw towards you, because you will have that power within you. Oh, I've gone all quiet now, haven't I? Within the power within you to actually create it and to focus on where you want to go with it. Now, it is only a 2, remember, but 2 is balance. All through the week, we've discovered things that can help us bring balance into our lives, that reflection of who we really are. This last card at the end of the week will actually draw the benefits of taking care of ourselves this week and really opening up to who we really are. So have a fantastic week. Draw in that strength, draw in that desire to what you really want. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.